Stress can have a huge impact on someone's health and well-being, and because of that, it's actually a conscious lifestyle choice that many of us have to make. And as A-level PE students, you need to know three things about stress: the causes, the impacts it can have on someone, and then ways in which we can counteract it. Okay, so there's four main causes. That's work, family, environmental, and social. So work, things like payload; family, things like what your siblings think or your parents think; social, your closest friendship people or peers, whatever they think, and if you're falling short, that's going to put stress onto you; and environmental, so where you actually live, so pollution, crime, the neighbour next door. Causes are those four, and now the impacts are the following. Things like migraines, things like ulcers, things like cardiovascular disease or coronary heart disease, heart attacks, things like that, all brought on by stress. We've also got diabetes and obesity. Now, in order to counteract these and try and avoid all of these possible impacts, we have to know how to manage stress in our lives. And there's a couple of ways that we can do it. First and foremost, we have to actually recognise that we are stressed. Without this recognition stage, we won't be able to deploy other techniques. Now, once we have recognised it, we could try relaxation techniques, things like centering or breathing or flexibility training, things like that, to help us alleviate stress. Now, we also have the magic three, I like to call them: sleep, diet, exercise. If we get enough sleep, we ingest the correct and healthy amounts of food, and we exercise the recommended amount. Do all of those, as well as relaxation techniques and just recognising that we need to do it. There's one other way that we can, and that's trying to avoid the depressants and the stimulants in our lives. So things like caffeine found in tea and coffee. If we can cut those out, we might be able to reduce the amount of stress. Depressants, things that slow us down, things like alcohol, we can also take those out of our lives, and we can try and avoid the onset of stress.